definitely a good day for a disability appointment, but not much else. Yeah. So I hate having an appointment. Not good for a few hours. Never used to be like that. 5 a.m. I was, ready to go. Anything earlier also. That's why I just woke up. I just went to sleep, woke up at 1:30 a.m. Got alerted. Like groggy. Uh, okay, so psychology works like this. It isn't the fact that they're following the person. They psychologically torture the person while they're following the person. Of course, it's stalking, but they'll make up we're PIs, we're law enforcement, we're neighborhood watch, we're the church checking somebody out. So again, that's how they they cause PTSD around stalking someone. And then this is where those cases come where you get mass shootings, where you get guy kills his whole family and he kills himself. And the people that are doing it are narcissists. So this is their forte. This is what makes them feel, you know, all cushy and gushy and he thought this, she thought that, and they just fantasize all day about their victim and who their victim has to be, must be, or they go crazy inside all day long. Again, that's how it works. It isn't, and everything else too. You go to the VA appointment, they harass you. They'll tell you they're trying to, stop a pedophile or a rapist from committing the egregious actions, but it's a lie. It's generally who they are. But they have a way of doing it using the deep state system, and that covers it for them. In other words, if they want to have sex with a woman, she doesn't get anything until she has sex with the person they want her to have sex with, including themselves. And they torture, and then once she has sex with the person, they let her up. And then what they'll do is they'll try to sexualize the woman in relation, or the man, in relation to the activity what they want, like the subserviency. So then they, again, whatever think they want, they'll torture the woman or the man around it. And again, sometimes it's not to have sex with the person, it's for that person's sexuality to change. They didn't say born this way until I started explaining that mildly years ago. Then all of a sudden it was born this way. Mass, mass spycraft, indoctrination. Now, I'm not against anybody's sexuality, but they're adulterating people's sexuality, and they can do that. Attach positive emotion to the sexuality and negative emotion to everything else, and the person will crave that specific sexuality. I've even tested them. I know they're doing it. It's reverse. I'm testing them. I didn't want to do that kind of life. I want to have a normal life. That's it. It worked out a little bit, and then they just couldn't deal with it. And you just can't deal. Again, they're all narcissists. It's a group cult of narcissists, and they can't deal with the fact that their victim doesn't become what they say they have to become. And again, it's also money. You want to be a millionaire, be part of it. But again, you're going to pay for that $1 million in hell when life is over, and maybe while you're here. I don't. I know you pay afterwards for sure. Yeah, I could have did prayers last night, but I didn't want to push it. I needed energy to get to this appointment. and that would probably take energy away. Curse me the whole time I'm praying, so might as well hour the appointment. At this point, we don't know if they're using ultrasonics or not. Government can test that. And then the question is whether the government can test what they're doing and find it. Because people in the government will even turn over whatever they use to test it with and say, here, build something that doesn't trigger this device. Money, man. Root of all evil. Now, there's good use of money, obviously. So, the root of all evil is evil people. I say